Right, welcome along guys. Historic Silverstone circuit, or legacy circuit, whatever they want to call it. We're in the Audi touring car. We've qualified P3, so I'm now using the pure driving school setup. The virtual racing school setup is last season's. I don't know what's going on with them at the moment, but they're not really on the ball. I know they've got a few guys missing with injuries. One of them's broke his wrist apparently, so I'm back on the pure driving school setup like I was at Suzuka, and it just favours me a little bit more than the VRS one for this car. So we're in positive iRating, it's somewhere in the 50s. Now I have to work really hard in this series for them gains. Them sort of gains come almost naturally in the GT3 IMSA races, but in these lobbies I really have to fight for the positive iRating. So a lot of familiar faces in here. Mikel's in here from Suzuka. Daniel's in here, who's been in here for a few times at Suzuka. Choi is in here from Snetterton a couple of weeks ago. So I recognise a lot of these guys. So I know there's a lot of pace in this room. So I'm just going to do what I can to try and get some positive iRating out of this. I've kind of plateaued again at 2.6, 2.7k.
Celsius, P3.
I kind of feel I'm just kind of at my level at the moment. So any positives I do get is a positive.
Follow car number 2 in the right column.
If that makes sense. We've got a full formation lap here then. We'll leave a little gap as usual. Obviously with there being a full formation lap, he'll probably just extend this gap as we go. So this is what I like to see, no swerving about, no craziness. I might get a little bit here on the straight, but just trying to build a little bit of heat in the brakes.
Green, green, green.
Are you kidding me?
Don't know if Daniel got hit there by someone. He certainly didn't get hit by me.
Right, man, I'm so sorry.
Oh, what you doing, you?
Well done, Duncan. Good start.
Frantically trying to get off there.
No calculation on my part, I couldn't see the breaking line.
Screwed up my own car as well.
So I think it was the guy who's just been talking who's caught Daniel by the sounds of it. I'm not too sure. We'll have a little look after.
Just take the inside job.
You can come back, I won't touch you, I'll let you have the position.
Niki behind me's got decent pace.
Car right, clear right.
So he's dropped back a little bit.
P2.
Still haven't got the heat in the tyres to be pushing through there. As long as I stay in the top 3 here, I'm alright. I don't mind if Niki goes past if he's got the pace. Obviously I'll keep him behind me if I can, but don't want to risk losing the position. The podium, sorry, for one position. And a positive I rating, which is all I'm here for. So I'm short shifting really early into fourth there just to stop it sort of torque steering out wide, and it seems to be
Alright,
okay.
Duncan, don't let this guy distract you. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Thanks for that, Lily, appreciate it. So she got out the way there. Or he, I'm assuming it's a she, but...
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
Car right,
Not going to fight
clear
that.
right.
You can go,
Right out of
buddy.
track limits, keep it between the lines. Come on, don't let him get away.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Just keep going here, Niki. I'm not going to challenge you, pal. Just see if we can get past them.
P3. Okay, Duncan, keep piling on the pressure.
Thanks, Matthew, appreciate that. So these guys are doing the best they can for us. They're trying to get out the way.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
Whoa! Awful. Niki might have damage there. Got absolutely walloped by Neil. It looked deliberate as well, that. Don't know what it is about this series, but people get so aggressive.
There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position.
P1's just been able to get away, so he's loving this.
Car left. Still there.
Come on, Doyle, I'll catch him. I'm gonna don't let
Clear
that.
left.
Good pass.
So I don't know if Niki's got a bit of damage which has caused the error in the braking zone. I wouldn't be surprised. So I wasn't looking to make a move, but one presented
Slowing,
itself.
fast down.
So
Keep the inside line covered. P2.
struggling to get that turned in. Having to feather the throttle there. Now Niki may be a little cautious into this one because of the last lap.
That's 20 minutes to go.
He made a bit of a mistake there, but it hasn't really cost him.
The gap to Meredith behind is now 0.9.
Oh yeah, as now he's dropped back a bit. See if we can stay in this guy's toe then and pull away a little bit. Be ideal.
That last lap was a 159.3. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
It's better through there. I've rolled the brake bias back a touch. Save the fronts as I usually do a few laps in this car.
Javier, usa la cabeza que no es que se siente muy lento. Siente.
Had a really strange entry into that one. Lost a lot of time. Tell you what, Niki's quick through that section. Loads quicker than me.
Left side. Still there, clear left.
Sector 2 is
Right side. Clear right, car right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line.
Niki.
Hold your line.
Go on,
Clear
mate,
right.
just go on. Oh, he's let me go. Oh no!
pay attention to track limits, please, Duncan.
Just waiting for that to clear. Has that brought us into play? Now I think we're all right. Oh, it's actually Xavier behind. Yeah, don't worry about it, Niki, mate. It's all right. It was the other one that caught us out, the GT4, causing problems. Oh dear. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can pull away from Xavier behind, who's the guy who we had an issue with in the last race, if you've seen that video. But why Philip Rowden is challenging me into turn 1 there, I have no clue. He'd made an error. He'd made an error on the previous lap, on the previous corner, went wide, lost all momentum, so obviously I went through, and rather than just tuck in, get me on the, you know, upcoming straight, he's decided to just go turn 1, which, I mean, really affected my exit speed, and then so when me and Niki come together.
P3.
But I could tell that obviously it was
keep harrying him.
It was an accident with Niki coming together, and just by us trying to give each other room, I've drove clean off track because I was just cautious of where Niki was on track.
Duncan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Then obviously I got the slowdown after that.
right, clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Grey dot one, yeah. Very grey dot. Okay.
4 seconds to Xavier. So I've got a feeling Niki's tyres won't last. I think he's had a few slides.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
I mean, I've had a few as well, but I think we have the pace. At the moment. Certainly can't do that with it there though. Gap's good behind. Daniel, who actually got taken out turn 1. Well, actually before turn 1. Just as we were going green on the final sector, it was Daniel who got taken out by, I don't know who by, but he's now got behind me, so he's P4. I don't know if Matthew's just hanging back and waiting to get past, or if he just hasn't got the pace. I'm not sure what's going on. So this is where Niki's either spinning his wheels up
Okay, Duncan, you've
there,
got half your fuel left.
or he's really feathering the throttle. But he seems really low on speed coming out of there, so it's either he's taking it easy or the tyres are struggling.
Stick with him, keep him under pressure.
If it's the tyres, then he's in trouble. If he's doing it deliberately to save the tyres, then we probably are. Good little race though so far.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Meredith is getting closer. The gap is now 0.1. Nicely done.
Had to go a little cautious into that move as well. Obviously Niki had run a little wide, so I was able to take advantage there, but we were side by side, giving each other plenty of room. But you just never know how much the car's going to lean before it starts to understeer and cause issues, but we both got away with that there.
Duncan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
It shows you how much the aero matters around here, because whoever's behind seems to be the quickest at the time. See, I'm just able to pull through that section there, so that's why I'm wondering if it's either he's looking after him or they've gone.
To go, that's 10 minutes left.
I do get a run out of there, well.
P2.
Struggling on the tyres. So again, because I put the brake pressure back early, I've just nudged it back forward. Give it a couple of laps like this and I might be able to just lean on them again one touch further forward towards the end of the race. Hopefully it just gives me a little bit more grip than those around me, just helps me pull away. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Let me know what you think if you've tried this. I would recommend this for anyone who's...
The gap to Meredith behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Anyone who's not too familiar with this car, chewing the front tyres to bits, lap by lap. So I just, whether it works or not, I don't know, like I say, but I push them rearward. One click. Once they start to warm up, maybe lap 4 or 5. Leave them there for the majority of the race, then just push them forward again towards the end. Whether it does give me an advantage over people around me or not, I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. It makes me feel like I've got an advantage, I suppose, which is sometimes all you need, that placebo effect, I guess.
You've just done a 159.8.
Just made a mistake there, Niki. Would I like to have seen the leader's pace on track, like if we could have stuck with him. Trainer's got past Niki there, then behind. Sun's out, sunny Silverstone. So having raced on this track for the first time yesterday, I really didn't like it. I've got to say it's growing on me. It is growing on me in this car. The only thing is, I remember when Silverstone changed to the new layout now, and I remember not liking it at first, but preferring the old one. But when I got on this one, I didn't think this was the old one. So is there a version, let me know in the comments, is there a version of Silverstone between this one and the current Grand Prix circuit? Because I don't remember obviously I remember some of it, obviously the old turn 1 and that section all being the same, but the chicanes, I don't remember any of that.
Alright Duncan, that's good consistency, keep it up. That lap time was 2:00.4.
Just let us know if you want to get past here, Matthew. Is this the one who took me out? Yeah, it is. This is the one that, well, it didn't take me out. It's the one that caused me problems. What are you doing? You going over there to let me pass, or are you going over there to defend?
What the fuck are you doing, AUDI?
Really wary of this guy. So I would imagine Matthew's going to want to get past me and have a run at him.
Meredith behind is now 2.8. Your lap time was 2:00.4 seconds.
It's just not really close enough to get by me, Matthew. I don't know why. It's getting a poor run off that corner. Get past me now though, buddy, if you want. Thing is, if I let him past, is he going to slow me down? Yeah, go on then.
Car right, clear right.
So I'll let Matthew go and hunt down Philip. Yeah, and hopefully it won't cost me anything in terms of pace. But I would imagine he's going to catch him, and Philip seemed like quite an aggressive driver from earlier on, so we'll see how that unfolds. Car feels great though, pure driving school setups.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
So if you're watching this and you're wondering about having a go in this car, if you haven't already, or if you're a VRS user like me, the pure driving school setup is so much better round here. For the way I drive anyway. I know it's very different in terms of different people's driving styles, but it really is a lot quicker for me, this one. Sun's gone in again, hasn't it? So that there is, I mean, they clearly understand British weather, because that was the typical British summer there. About 5 minutes, 10 minutes worth at the most, and then back to grey clouds. Fronts are just giving up a little bit there.
Okay, Duncan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Nudge them forward again. So again, if I have saved anything, should just help towards the end. One more lap.
One more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Oh, who's this in the mix now? Oh, it's Lily, so she let me past earlier. She should have decent enough pace now, we'll just stay ahead of me, I would have thought. She's come out of the pits.
B2. The gap to Meredith behind is now 6.1 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Yellow flag, watch out. Well done, Duncan. Great drive. That's a podium.
Happy with that one. Very happy with that one. Drove well there, I think. Didn't do too much wrong. I'm always terrified that that I'm going to get disconnected when it's going well like that. Let's have a look at what happened to Daniel then. So Daniel is this guy, P2. Oh dear, he's been hit by Niki, who's so clean throughout the whole race with me. It's like really what's going on here? Has there been more issues? Good work, Xavier. So Xavier again, like this is the guy who had submitted that video to. Submitted the video about yesterday. Who was blue? Good race, Niki. Well done, mate. Enjoyed that one. Cheers for getting out of the way. All the GT4s that had problems there. Really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, just before obviously it's gone green. Niki's just caught him, unfortunately. And then away we go.
My vision, or are you passing?
Now
I can brake at this moment.
there was something I seen something, and I don't know how I did it. There was something where there was something you could click on. Let me know in the comments if it's if I don't find it. Let me know where it is. You can just click on it and it shows you all the crashes. Focus on crashes. There we go. So I don't need your help. It's okay. Thanks anyway.
A nice podium hacking press to play.
So then do I press play? No. I don't know what's happened there then. What have I done wrong? Focus on crashes. Oh, here we go. So there's one. Can I get rid of that? I think I can. So we're going side by side into turn one by the looks of it. Late there. What's all about? Oof. Wow. Was a bad one. Xavier involved there. Red and black car. It's a little bit crazy this. It just seems to be jumping all over the place. Oh no. Oh. Bit of netcode. Thought it was going to be major death on that one. There's nothing going on here. There's no incidents, really. Just people giving each other room. Here we go. Then this is the yellow car by the looks of it. Philip, who was in front of me for quite a lot of the race. That's very late. Tell you what, though, he's got it done. It's a great little move, that. Oh. He's done well to hold that. I find it really difficult to hold a slide in that thing. He's done well there, that guy. I don't know if it's the same one who's just dived up the inside. Looks like him. So he's got good pace cutting through the field. Is that it? Are we staying with this? Yeah, there's not much going on here for me. Oh. Whoever that is has got that stopped well. Right. Seen enough of that. Let's jump out. We will save that replay. It's a good one, that, I think. Good little race. And we'll see what we've got in terms of iRating. Let's have a little look. Turn that fan off. Right. So we were just below 2.6 when we came in because we lost 10 in the previous GT3 race. We've gained 67. So, race 2. So the IMSA pilot at Silverstone Historic, and that has gave me, yep, 67. Excuse me, 67 iRating. So we were 2.6 at the start of the day. I lost 10. How many championship points have I got there? 114. I've not yet popped into the championship leaderboard for this series. I've only just done the last few weeks, so I haven't managed to pop up. Oh, there we go. 23rd. I think I'm 5th in the GT3 standings. So yeah, we were 2.6. We're now 2.659. So close to 2.7k, which I think is the highest I've been. But yeah, really pleased with that. Really positive race. I would have liked to have a little race with Daniel because I know he's got pace from when I raced him at Suzuka. So that would have been an interesting battle. Really good race with Niki. Oh, I didn't look at that. I should have looked at that, really. What happened with me and Niki. But yeah, good race on the whole. Good little points haul. And a little safety rating boost as well, which is nice, 2.54. So I need that above 3 for the next promotion. Which is no rush at all for any of that. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. There'll be a video up there that might interest you, and then you can subscribe to the channel over there somewhere. So yeah, a lot of positives to take from that race. The computer held up, we didn't disconnect or anything. Positives on the iRating and positives on the safety rating. So happy days. Cheers for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.